Let's Makes, and today we're going to be making a simple glitter iron-on t-shirt. And I have a saying that we want to use: be kind, be calm, be safe, but I want each one of those in a different color of glitter. This is a fairly simple process and how we can do this. And just before we get started, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, and let's get crafting. So here we are in Cricut Design Space, and this is going to be a pretty simple iron-on project. So I'm going to click on Upload, and this time I don't see the one I'm working on, so I'm going to click View All. We're going to find the file that we need. Be kind, be calm, be safe. I'm just going to select it. You will have the SVG file called the same thing, be kind, be calm, be safe. So we're just going to insert that image. Now it all comes together here. I am going to ungroup it because I want to change the color on each one. So I'm going to start with the Be Kind. Instead of black, I'm going to make it a red. And the Be Calm, I'll select all of that and make that one a green. And the final one, I think I'll make it purple. Now, in order to keep all of these together as words and they don't move around, I come down here and click on Weld. So I've got Be Safe all selected. So I'm going to weld it together. I'm going to be the same with Be Calm. I'm going to weld it together. And of course with the Be Kind, select it all and weld it together. What that does, it becomes just a cut file. And there's only 3 things to look at in the layers panel. Much easier than dealing with one letter at a time. This has all been designed for you in Illustrator, so it all fits together already. Now we're going to cut all 3 of these in different colors of vinyl, and your finished project will have 3 different colors of material that are the same. I'm going to be using a glitter iron-on for this, so we will have to remember to mirror. So let's go ahead, let's save this, and this I'm just going to call it Be Kind, Be Calm. 2 because I already have one. We're going to save this. And because everything is welded together, you do not need to attach. So let's make it. It's going to sort it into different mats. Now a little trick here is you can move the other 2. So you're doing everything on the same mat. You just cut out little strips of what you want. So let's do that. Let's start with the Be Calm. And if you click on it, you get 3 little dots here. We're going to click on the 3 dots, and we're going to click on Move Object. And we want everything on the first mat, so I'm going to click the first mat and confirm. Now it does go up to the top. Let's move the Be Calm out of the way. Let's leave Be Kind in place. So you can give yourself a little space. I'll come down to the 3-inch mark here. Now we have one more here, Be Safe. Same thing, click on it, click on the ellipse, click on Move Object, and we'll put it on the first mat. And I'm just going to use the arrow key to move it down. It doesn't seem to want to, so let's just hold here. Oh, Be Safe. And I'll move it down. Now make note of where these end up. This one's right at the very top, takes about 2.5 inches. So you will cut a piece 2.5 inches by about 9.5. You'll do that for each one of these and then put them on the mat this way. Now one other thing that we have to be aware of, we have to mirror this mat. So let's click on the mirror. Everything goes backwards because we're going to be cutting it out of an iron-on. Now when you're using iron-on, there's a shiny side where you see the material and the color, and the back side, which is a rough looking exterior. You need that back side facing up towards you and the shiny side right down on the mat, and then it will cut these out. So when we go into the demonstration, you'll see how to peel this off and then use it one at a time. Now these are going to be 3 different colors, and when you get to the make part, this 2 and 3 mat will disappear, and I will show you that. Now what we're going to do is a glitter iron-on. You can click Browse All Materials, select Iron-On, and then click here, and you will find that there's every kind of iron-on that you can possibly imagine. The one we've picked is Glitter IronOn, and you'll notice a star here is because I clicked this star and put it into my favorites because I use it quite often. And you can do the same. Select your favorites. So let's click Done. It's telling you you're using Glitter IronOn. Make sure your mirror is turned on and the materials placed bonded side up, which means shiny side down on the mat. Now I'm just going to click here and you will see we've got the 3 sets of words. Now you cut your strips of vinyl out and put them on your mat. I use the green standard mat for this. So you push those down onto the mat before we hit Make It. So let's go through what else you need to look at here. It's telling you you need a fine point blade in clamp B and then load your mat. Now you can do this on your Explorer Air 2. You can do it on your Joy as long as you turn these words sideways. They have to be able to fit. So this first one, Be Kind, even though it's 9 inches, if you put it the other way and gave it a rotate of about 90 degrees, it would fit on your mat as well. So you can do this in all 3 machines. So now we are ready to load it all. And make sure your machine's turned on and you have your fine point blade in place, and then just follow the instructions on your machine. Load your mat, pressing this button. When the C flashes, you press that one and it will then start cutting. All right, we're ready to do our iron-on. I have my 3 pieces of glitter iron-on in here, and I just put them together this way so that I would be able to keep them in one spot. I've gone to the heat guide for my easy press, and it says for my 100% cotton, which is a shirt I bought at Michael's, and I should be at 330 degrees for 30 seconds with light pressure, and then flip and press for 15 seconds, and it's a cool peel. But before we get started, I want to make sure that my design is going to be right in the center. So I'm just going to fold my shirt in half. This is a V-neck, and I'm just going to give it a little crease so that I can see what's going on here. And I'm just going to hold it down and just bring it back and forth for a little bit so I get a nice little crease going in it. Now it's not going to affect what I'm doing, but I will be able to see more or less the center point here. Now see, that changes a bit of color. Now I'm going to be using a mat, but I'm also going to be using, I'm just using 2 little pieces of cardstock, and because I don't want anything to happen to the inside of the shirt, I'm actually going to put this inside the shirt. To make sure that my design does not bleed through into the rest of my shirt. Now we are going to be doing a flip according to the directions. So I'm just going to push this a little bit out of the way. Now when you're doing your iron-on, this is a straight iron-on one that I'm using. Now I want to make sure that I have my design pretty well centered. I don't want it right around my neck. So if I go from the center point here and I go down approximately 5 inches, 5 to 6 inches, I'll be in the perfect spot. So I want to start about here, which means I'm going to pull my shirt right up, push the card down, and I'm going to push it down almost to that line that I made. You can still see my little crease here, and then pull it up over the mat, get it all lined up. Now one of the little tips that I have learned over the past little while is that you want to preheat your shirt a little bit so that you really get a good stick. So I'm just going to move this out of the way. There's my line, there's the top of my mat, the bottom of my mat. And this looks about center. So I'm just going to give this a little press now. I'm pretty well decided where I'm going to be here, but I just want to warm up the rest of the shirt. So just give it a little warmth. And I find most things tend to stick a little better when you pre-warm them. Oh yeah, that feels good. Now, since mine are in 3 different colors, and I have them stuck together here, it's not going to hurt anything. This might be safe, which goes at the bottom. And I have my other 2 pieces here. So I'm going to start, I'll just put that upside down, and I want my Be Kind, and that looks approximately the middle, and I'm going to be able to do all of these at the same time. The next one is Be Calm. Looks pretty centered to the next one. Now you'll notice that this has a shiny sheet on top, and you could possibly put your iron over top of the shiny sheet, but I like to protect everything. So I have another piece of cardstock, and I'm actually going to put it between me and the iron. Now this is the one where we're going to have a light pressure on it, and we're going to flip and press for another 15 seconds, and then we're going to cool peel it. So let's bring our iron over. Now you don't want to move this around. I'm simply going to press my little C here, and it'll start counting down. This is a pretty easy iron-on piece. Okay, it's giving me the beep. Move it back onto the stand. Just going to move this off. Looks pretty good. But now we want to flip it over. Now I have the mat is not underneath here, so I'll just pull it out for a second. I'm going to put our paper over top. I am going to flip it, put it back on the mat. Looks pretty decent. Now I'm going to change my setting time here to 15 seconds. There we go. And let's put it back over here on top. And we'll simply press our C to get it going. Okay, now this shirt should be ready to go, but we do have to let it cool. So right now it's pretty hot to the touch. So I'm just going to pull out the center piece, and I'm just going to put it aside for a second or two, and then we can peel those other pieces off. I'll just move these over to the side. We're just waiting for it to cool down. Now I let it cool down quite a bit, and I actually did apply the iron one more time just to make sure it stuck in place, and then I peeled when it cooled down. So this is our shirt. It looks fabulous. So that is a simple way. This is 3 different kinds, and all I did was cut them out and put them on separately, and then just used one press. So I really hope you enjoyed making this. Now you can use your own words. This is the ones in British Columbia we're using. Be kind, be calm, be safe. And And it's perfect for wearing in the neighborhood to remind people that everybody should be kind. Well, I hope you found this project quite easy to do. The only difference was you had to put the saying all on the same mat, cut the 3 strips of glitter so that it fit, and it looks perfect. So I hope you had a lot of fun with this craft. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, and happy crafting!